What's up guys, Vital Syntax here, and this is an in-depth breakdown and analysis video for the latest Battlefield 4 single-player gameplay trailer that was released at the Microsoft/Xbox One press event for E3 of 2013. This goes over the Angry Sea single-player mission, and I'll be breaking it down, pausing it, and showing a bunch of different things, hopefully that you didn't notice the first time you saw the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer, there'll be a link in the description to see the original one, but let's go ahead and get started. So the first character you saw on screen was Irish. You've also got Pack and Kovic in your squad. You're playing as the character Rucker, and these are the returning characters, or at least some of them that we saw from the previous Fishing in Baku trailer that we saw a couple weeks ago. Your character is holding a Saiga 12 shotgun with a reflex red dot sight and a flip-up magnifier along with a flashlight attachment. Another thing I should mention right off the bat is that they did officially announce that Battlefield 4 is going to run at 60 frames per second on the next generation of consoles, which is obviously a huge improvement from the 30 frames per second that we saw on the previous gen. Ultimately, that's going to give you more responsiveness in the controls. It's also going to make the gameplay experience a lot more smooth. Just the overall gameplay and the graphics and stuff is going to look a lot better. So definitely awesome if you're going to be playing on the next generation of consoles. The Saiga 12 is a shotgun that we saw in Battlefield 3. It looks like they're using some of the same assets, like the reload animation looks slightly similar. The sound effects and stuff sound pretty new and improved on, but that reload animation could be placeholder, and they might change that up in the future.
Get off this boat. Yeah, okay. Show me how that's gonna happen. Wrecker, the door. Coming back, Irish. What are we gonna do? Hold on, man! Watch out! Stay cool!
At this point, your character pulls out what looks to be an AK-5, which is an assault rifle from the Swedish military, modeled off the FN-FNC assault rifle that we also saw in Medal of Honor Warfighter, and it looks slightly similar. You've got the ACOG 4x optical scope on here, and also the 45-degree angle iron sights that you can switch between the two, which is pretty awesome. We saw that in the previous Fishing in Baku trailer. So the jet we just saw slide down the deck of the aircraft carrier and fall into the water looked like an F-18 Super Hornet, and also if you look in the background on the other aircraft carrier, you can see what looked to be some Ospreys up on the deck. I don't know if this is going to be something we'll see in just a single player, if those are just background assets, or if that's actually something we'll be able to fly around as far as vehicles go in the multiplayer. As your character drops down into the aircraft carrier's cabin and takes out an enemy who drops a U-100 MK5, also known as the Ultimax 100, which is a magazine-fed light machine gun developed in Singapore. This one's using a holographic sight with, once again, that magnifier that you can flip up to increase the magnification of your optics. You can see there's a pretty lengthy animation to actually enter the boat and get inside the vehicle. This is a hotly requested feature to be in multiplayer, is actually have animations for getting into vehicles and getting out of vehicles. That way it's not just this instantaneous drop in and drop out. That way you can't just jump out right before your vehicle blows up. And we might see that in multiplayer. We did have, animations and stuff for getting in and out of vehicles in single player and co-op in Battlefield 3, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be in the multiplayer for Battlefield 4. So at this point, you can see their ship has taken quite a bit of damage. If you look at the bottom right corner of the screen, you can see the health of the vehicle, and it's slowly regenerating, confirming that at least in single player, we'll have, once again, health regeneration or vehicle armor regeneration without having to, jump out and use a repair tool. And that's probably something we'll see in multiplayer as well, like we had in Battlefield 3. Anyway, that wraps up my in-depth analysis of the newest Battlefield 4 single-player campaign trailer that was released at the at the Microsoft/Xbox One press event for E3 2013. I'll make sure to do more in-depth analysis and breakdowns of all the trailers that come out of E3, so make sure to subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, feel free to give me a like or a favorite, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.